right, so that was everything with the head. Now in here, basically have all the rest of the things that I purchased. I don't quite know what all of this is, so we're gonna find out together. I believe these are just all the accessories that I basically bought to make everything function a little bit better. So we have more than 19 mil rods, different sizes. Let's see, there's a couple of these boxes here. Just open it up so you can see what I'm talking about. It's just the plate itself. It's a gold mount, and it just pops right in to the battery rack that we saw earlier. Little bracket. It's labeled as the stabilizer systems bracket. So here it is. Here's the stabilizer systems bracket. Over here we have a little counterweight. So this is for very delicate trimming, I guess, when you just really need 0.1 of a pound. So here was something that was really recommended to me. It is the top point kit. I don't necessarily know. I know it's supposed to like attach from the head to the camera itself. I'm not really sure how it helps, other than my best guess is that this helps make the build a little bit more rigid. But yeah, this was really recommended from the people at Arri. It was going to be something that, because I wasn't familiar with the name, I've never had to use anything like this. It was something that I was going to take off my order, but they were very insistent that I keep it, because they said that this is going to help a lot in terms of just making the whole system function a little bit more precisely. We have another stabilizer plate. This one's labeled the SAM6, and this is helpful to have because, again, in Steadicam, I have like 4 different plates that I use, you know, every week on different shoots. So I decided to get all the plates that they were recommending and that other people recommended that I get, because it's always nice to have the correct plate for the camera that you're using, so you're optimizing your camera build. Here's just another BNC. You know what a BNC looks like. We don't need to open that guy up. Here's some sort of cube set. Pretty sure I know what this is. It's like a little accessory cube, accessory rail cube, another accessory rail thing. Here's another little, it looks like a counterweight. It's called an extension, but it looks like it's just a little counterweight in here, if you can see. Same thing here. So yeah, I could see all these things really helping out a lot, just because, you know, every camera build is going to be different due to just like every rental house has different things. Every AC is going to build it, you know, slightly differently because it's what they know or what they're used to. Here we have more counterweights. That'll probably be really helpful. Another rod mounting bracket here. I could see this being helpful for putting it on the build in order to have a rod, like a 15 mil rod for you know, for a motor. This is something cool. We'll open this up here. The Artemis tool, the post tool here, and this is to actually lock in the Trinity 2 head onto the Artemis 2 sled. If you remember that blue ring that's on the head itself, you're basically using this tool to twist it in and lock it in together. So this is obviously going to be super helpful to have. Okay, another little extension thingy. But here is a plate for the Sony Venice. See what this is about. There we go. So yeah, this looks basically identical to the plates that you see, like the bridge plate system that you see on the Venice 2. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I didn't really need to have this, because here, let me pause and get the other plate. All right, so this one is the SAM0. In comparison to the Sony Venice plate, this feels like something that, you know, it might come in handy. I'm not quite seeing it right this second. I'm sure it'll be one of those things that I'm really grateful to have in the future. But to me, this basically is like a Sony Venice like bridge plate that I usually take off when I'm using Steadicam, because I rather go in directly with my plate onto the body of the camera itself. So meaning I'm basically flush against the camera body with the plate, just right up against there. And then that way the center of gravity is just lower to the ground, and just everything's a little bit more compact. So this is gonna add some height. I can already see that, but maybe this is actually needed because maybe you actually need to add the height in order for the camera to be in the right spot inside the Trinity 2 head. So, but we'll see. I think I'm going to be using this plate a lot. I'll try to give this a shot and see what you know, how helpful this is. But I am glad that I have it, because you know, if I don't have it, it's going to be one of those things that I wish I did. But now that I do, you know, I could use it and figure it out. All right. I saved the best for last for the accessories here that we have. All right, so let's see if I can get it out. Here we go. There we go. All right. Let me put this on the ground so you can see what it looks like. There we go. Now in terms of length, I forget how long this is exactly, but it basically replaces the main post that is on the Artemis. It has the same trimming feature here, so the fine trimming for the inner post. That's that you could see this part. So it works just like the regular post, where you can unlatch the inner post latch here and sort of extend things out. And you could also use this to fine trim the inner post and retract it or extend it using this guy. And I think this will be a really cool tool to use, because it can make you essentially like a walking jib. And I think this will come in handy for some really unique shots that may start to look like it's a jib shot, but then ends up being more of a Steadicam shot in the end. And I think this is going to be a really like specialty use item, but I think it'll come in handy and open up a lot of possibilities in terms of operating the Trinity. Just really quickly on my laptop, I just wanted to show you all the different post lengths here. You can see that they have the standard post, which obviously comes standard with the Artemis 2. And you can see the difference between the post sizes of the standard post and the super post. As you can see from the measurements that they provide here, that it's quite a big difference. So I think it'll be a really unique tool to use for very specific shots. But again, it's something that I think will be handy, and yeah, I'm excited to use it. All right, so that's it. That's the unboxing video, parts 1, 2, and 3. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, my first time doing it. I don't really do unboxing videos, but hopefully it was informative in some capacity, especially to those who are curious about the Trinity 2, or may have purchased their own rig and just kind of want to see, you know, what's in the box. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a lovely day.